Hey folks, Keith the 93 Lumber coming back at you, yes you, with another beer. This is Time Materials Beer Company. It is their plot twist. It is a barrel-aged blonde, 8.1%. Plot twist is our first foray into barrel aging. What started out as a delicate and nuanced saison has transitioned into a beer that's much more blonde ale than saison. Excuse me. But also something entirely unique. Much like the Tomcat Gin barrel. Oh, Jesus Christ. The text is kind of hard to read on this. Much like the Tomcat Gin these barrels held before it, the finished beer blurs style lines and offers something deceptively delicious, but also rating is hard for me. Check this beer in, tag us on Instagram, Time and Materials Beer. There's no date on this. Matt from Massive Beers. I think Matt told me what his name was, the guy at this place. I feel like it starts with an M. It might also be Matt, maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. The guy from Time and Materials sends Matt beer, and sometimes Matt will give me one. I think I've only had one of their beers. Matt gave me like some 10% like autumn IPA or something like that a while ago. It was one of the first reviews on this channel, actually, I believe. And I think Matt might have opened one or two with me at some point, but I don't remember. We don't really hang out that much, obviously, pandemic. So when we do hang out, it's like, it's outside, obviously, and it's usually very intentional on what we're doing and what we're drinking and all of that. So I am excited for this because I remember that 10% IPA being actually pretty good. So thank you, Matt, for giving this to me. Thank you, potentially, Matt, from Time Materials for sending this to definitely Matt at Massive Beers. Man, this looks like grapefruit juice. Oh, it's a little darker than it was looking like in the thing. Whoa. Yeah, it's way more orange than grapefruit juice. Right? Yeah, because there's the red grapefruit juice and then there's the white I think the haziness kind of level is reminding me of like the white grapefruit juice. I don't know. My brain likes to tell me things that are completely wrong sometimes. About a half a finger of white. Basically non-existent at this point. Well, not non-existent, but it's basically the center has disappeared for the most part, and you just have the ring around the top, around the outside. But yeah, it's there's a deep orange in the center, and then around the edges, it's actually this kind of actually scratch the grapefruit juice. This kind of reminds me of Sunny D a little bit. It's not as like, I want to say texture. The texture isn't the same. I don't know what the texture is, but just by looking at it, it's like not the, like Sunny D isn't opaque or isn't transparent in any way. Sorry. I try to use big words and then I forget what they mean. But yeah, because you can see through this, but there is a haze to it. So let's... I'm exhausted today. Cats woke me up at like 5:30. Or maybe even earlier or something. 5:30, 6 o'clock. So I'm exhausted today. But I hope you are all well. So let's just give this a good little thing. Yeah, that's more of like a finger of pretty... there's some like bigger bubbles throughout there, but they're mostly tiny bubbles. Let's see what it smells like. I'm definitely getting alcohol, but I think but what I'm smelling, I think I'm getting more of the barrel spirit than I am getting the alcohol in the actual beer. There is a very soft, I say it's more like a blonde ale, but it does give off this very very soft saison thing, and it actually smells. It smells pretty good. I don't know how old this is. This is Matt gave this to me probably I would say at most he gave it to me a month ago, maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, but that soft tart. I wouldn't say orange. I wouldn't say lemon. I wouldn't say there's like a... There is a little bit of a woodiness in there too. Sorry, there's a lot of things going on in here, and they're all very like subtle. So I'm just trying to taking my time a little bit. I always do. I don't know why I'm even saying that. Well, not always, because some beers are way more eager to jump out at you. Yeah. Oh. It's super nice. It smells super nice. I am going to drink this right now. So let's do that. Thank you, Matt, and the guy from Time and Materials, who may also be named Matt. Cheers. I want this to be a little less cold. Just the slightest. Man, there's this super awesome peach thing. The gin is definitely gin, but it's very subtle. There's this like candied peach ring, but it's not sweet. It is sweet, but it's not like an actual peach ring sweet. I need a case of this. I want to drink all of it. I want this to be 2% so that I can chug it. Doesn't taste like it's 2%. I'm just saying. I want it to be 2% because it is excelente. There's a little bit of dryness, assuming from the barrels. I don't know if I would call it a blonde ale, but I would say that it's probably not. Oops, sorry. It's probably less of a saison. Because that tartness, that little bit of tartness that I was getting in the nose isn't in the taste. There is a There's a couple things going on in here that I don't know. Good things. They're good things. I just don't know how to describe them. Because I was going to say that there's like this lemon, like orange lemon citrus thing. But that wouldn't what is it? How do I describe that? I'm terrible with this kind of thing. Even though I do this now every day. Not every day, but yeah. It's coming off. It's super nice. I would say it's coming off as like a watered down marmalade, and I mean that in the best way possible. Or like a soft marmalade. I don't know. Watered down marmalade seems to be like is how I would describe it. I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, I wouldn't call this a. This doesn't remind me of any blonde ale that I've had, but then again, I haven't had any. I don't believe I've had any 8% blonde ales. So maybe this is what blonde ales taste like at 8%. Man. I think this is throwing me off a little bit because the flavors that I'm getting in here, I'm expecting a little bit of tartness, like a saison kind of thing. And I'm not getting that, and it's like just making my brain go, what is going on? It's so good. It actually without that tartness, it makes this a little more drinkable, but that's a dangerous thing because this is 8%. So, and it drinks, I would say, pretty close to 8%, if not 8%. I think I touched all the points. The gin is very subtle. It's very nice. The wood is there, but it's not too drying. Yeah. Or I should say, not the wood, the barrel is there, but it's not too drying. Yeah. And then there's like this soft orange marmalade thing. I don't know. This is awesome. I just got this little thing that was like how do I explain it? Like if you were drinking a saison, and you know that little like, actually I haven't. Never mind. It kind of like gives you like the first like inklings of a saison, but then it doesn't give you that tartness, or at least that's what I just got. So maybe it's getting a little tart as it warms up. This is a very good beer. Yeah. Now there is like this, it's not even tart, it's just like I don't even know how to describe it. It's like it is, but it isn't. But anyway, this is awesome. So thank you, Matt, for giving this to me. Thank you to the guy from Time and Materials for sending this to Matt. I hope you're staying safe. I hope you are well. I hope you're taking care of yourself. If you're sharing a space with anyone. Katie just came in, so I'm a little distracted. Hi, Katie. If you're sharing a space with people, I hope you're all taking care of yourselves. You can like this video if you would like to. You can subscribe to the channel if you have not already. You can follow me on Instagram at 93lumber. And since Katie's here now, you can follow her on Instagram at the Botanic Babe.
Do it, I dare you.
And we'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Thanks, Matt, again, and guy from Time and Materials. Cheers.